what y'all is, Taj Rockitt, aka Mr. Highly Motivated, baby. Here to get you motivated, baby, and we in here in my mom's basement here in Portland, Oregon, and we here for Functional Fitness Fridays, episode number 39, and we gonna help enhance your grind and your mind today, because today what we attacking is the T push-up. That's right, you in T, and we're gonna do a push-up variation that's gonna incorporate your shoulders, your chest, your upper back, your core, and all of that shoulder girdle and pelvic floor that you trying to explore. You know what I'm saying, baby? So I'm gonna come on down and show you the movement, and then we're gonna hit the alternate options that are great for all fitness levels. You know what I'm saying, baby? So what you want to do, you want to come down into a high plank or a good old-fashioned push-up position. Wrists under shoulders. You're going to tighten your core. You're going to bring those feet about hip width to the floor. You're going to flip your hips and drop your belly down like you're trying to bring your belly button to your chin so you have a nice straight back. Now, making sure your joints are stacked, wrists over or under shoulders. Make sure that your ankles are right above those toes. You're popped up on those toes. Eyes are down. You're going to go down for one push-up. Bringing that chest about parallel to your elbow, drive it up. Then you're going to rotate your feet to the side, and you're going to bring one hand up. So your hand is directly over your shoulder is stacked above your other shoulder, and the other shoulder is stacked above that bottom wrist. From there, eyes are up on the fingertips. Make sure your hip is lifted, and your feet are both flat. The inside of my right foot is planted and the outside of my left foot is planted. You should feel it in the side body, and you're really working the stability in that one arm. And you are shaped like a T all the way through, and the legs are down, creating that good old-fashioned T ladder. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to bring that hand back down, rotate the feet back down for a push-up, and then rotate the other direction. Once again, make sure your hip doesn't sink. We want to make sure we keep our hip nice and elevated. Eyes are on those fingertips, bringing it back down, and then repeating, making sure you let that arm come all the way out and up. That's going to allow you to really work your midsection a little more as you bring that arm out. You're really getting a little bit more work as the hand goes further from the midline. Slowly bringing it down and then repeating once again. Now, if you're having a hard time with this option, what we can do, option number 2, you're just going to do your push-up on your knees, and then you're going to do the T portion of this exercise just like we did on option number 1. So you're going to come down, wrists under shoulders. You're going to once again flip those hips, tighten that midsection. Eyes are straight down so you keep a nice neutral spine. You're then going to drop to your knees. You're going to do the push-up on the knees, making sure that the butt doesn't get stuck in the air. We don't want to end up here. We want to really tuck our tailbone. So you're going to do that kneeling push-up, squeezing the elbows into the body, pop it up, rotate, lift. Eyes are on the fingertips. Bringing it back down, drop to your knees. Push up from the knees, pop up, rotate the other direction, making sure once again that your hips are elevated. And then right back down and repeating. Now, if you're having a hard time with the T rotation, if you're just having a hard time getting that arm up, option number 3 and 4 are both going to be push-ups. Option number 3 is just a good old-fashioned push-up so we can get stronger in the shoulder and the chest and the upper back and the core, so then eventually we can get the rotation. So with a regular push-up, wrists under shoulders, feet about hip width or wider, tuck the tailbone, coming down nice and slow, and then pressing the floor away from you. Making sure you keep those elbows flared in. You don't want your elbows to flare out, because then we dump a lot of unnecessary load in that shoulder joint. So squeezing in, eyes down, flip the hips, tighten the core, feet are planted, nice and slow, powering up. Now option number 4, if your regular push-up isn't for you, tuck the tailbone, just drop it straight to the knees, keeping those eyes about 6 to 8 inches in front of your fingertips. We don't want to be looking straight down. We want to be looking right in front here so we keep our neck nice and straight and neutral, nice and slow, and then pressing away, all right? Now this movement is a great exercise to couple with a chest and or core exercise. So when you're doing a little bit of push, you're doing it on a push day, whether you're doing some chest press, maybe you could do 10 chest press and then 10 T push-ups, 5 on each side with the rotation, but 10 total push-ups. So you do a 10-10, but it's a great add-on. But the goal here is 10 reps with whatever you're adding this exercise onto, 5 on each side on the rotation. Or if you're doing, let's say you're doing some good old power sit-ups, you're just sitting down, and you're just powering up, do 10 of these, and then right after that, you'll just switch, and you'll go right into our good old T push-up. Once again, notice though, you want to keep those hips elevated so that side body, those obliques get activated. But 3 rounds of whatever you're doing, so adding one exercise on, whether it's that good old power sit-up and then 10 T push-ups, 10, 10, 10, 10. Take a 1 minute break and then attack those 2 more rounds. So you're doing the T push-up 9 total times. 9 total times, but you're doing them in sets of 3, combining that with another exercise in a superset format, all right? So here we go. I'm going to hit you with all 4 options one final time. That T push-up, and you're doing push-ups with T. So we're going to get it, and we're going to turn it up another couple of degrees. You know what I'm saying? So option number 1, you're going to come down in that high plank push-up position. Wrists under shoulders. You're going to pop those feet about hip width. Tuck the tailbone. Tighten the core. Eyes to the floor. You're going to slowly lower yourself down. Pause when your chest is parallel to your elbows. Power up. You're going to rotate your feet and swing your arm out to create that T shape just with the body. Notice that my hand is directly over my shoulder. My shoulder's above the other shoulder. And my bottom shoulder is above my bottom wrist. Eyes are on those fingertips. Slowly bring the hand back down. You're going to go down for that push-up. Power away. Swivel, lift the hips, eyes go up, and then right back down. Once again, slowly lower, power away, rotate and lift, pause for 1 at the top, and then bring it right back down, and then repeat. If option number 1 is not for you, option number 2, we're doing the T just as we did previously, but now we're going to do the push-up on our knees. So option number 2, popping up to the high plank, tuck the tailbone, drop to the knees, tuck it again, going down nice and slow, popping it up. Rotate the feet as you bring the hands up. Pause for 1. Bring it right back down. Drop to the knees, tuck the tail, push up again. Pop it up. Rotate out. Bring it right back down and then repeat. Now option number 3 and 4 are both 2 different push-up variations. Removing the T push-up if you find yourself having a hard time with the T push-up in general. So option number 3, regular push-up, wrists under shoulders, feet about hip width or wider, tuck the tailbone, eyes to the floor, slowly lower down, powering that body back up, making sure your wrists are always under your shoulders. Option number 4, drop to the knees, tuck the tailbone, and just slowly lower and press away. Now once again, the goal, 3 rounds at a 3 rounds at a 10 reps, supersetting with another exercise, and you will find you're going to feel it in your chest, in your upper back, in your shoulders, in your core, and all around that pelvic floor, and you're going to be asking for more. You know what I'm saying, baby? So, once again, this is Taj Rockitt, aka Mr. Highly Motivated, here to get you motivated. Functional Fitness Friday, episode number 39. Enhance your grind and, hey, take advantage of your prime. I'll see y'all next time. Different location, same energetic motivation, baby. Holla.